doctor says you are making great strides with your exploding problem.
Well, the way I see it.
Hey everybody, Erico here. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see me, yours truly, continuously rant aimlessly about topics pertaining to East Asian pop culture as well as other current events. So China is leading in this whole AI boom, artificial intelligence, and I do not know where I was when China just dove into this, and they are excelling more than America. And I think a lot of people are shocked. And so it was just announced that the American President Biden put restrictions on these chips. So these are chips that are used for artificial intelligence, but not just that, but also for regular things like cars, cell phones, microwaves, computers. And so, I think China tried to disguise their intention, and they have so many talented youths that are scientists that are good at creating all of this different technology. Like it's like just some of the stuff I was seeing, I'm just like, I cannot process all of this, you guys. It's just like, oh my goodness, like how can they? But now the United States is putting in these rules.
The Biden administration says that it plans to halt shipments to China of more AI chips designed by NVIDIA and others. Christina Partsinevelos joins us now. Christina, this is having an impact on NVIDIA shares, as you might expect. What do we know?
Well, the export controls are not designed to impair China's economic growth, but they are meant to inhibit China's military from gaining technological advancements. This, according to Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo. So a year after introducing export controls to China, the Commerce Department is officially today expanding those restrictions.
You would think with all of the talent and everything that is in China, that they would be creating their own AI chips. But no, they're actually getting the AI chips from America. So, normally we would think made in China, but no. For this situation, it's made in America. So, there are a lot of different companies that are selling these chips to China. And American government found out about it. The president found out about it, and they're trying to stop it. They're like, well, you need to do A, B, and C now in order to sell to China. You're going to have to let us know. You cannot be selling chips to China just randomly like you were doing. Now they have, you need a license in order to sell to them. They do not want these chips also to be sold to third world countries and then somehow make its way over to China. They don't want America's artificial intelligence and all the other information to also be leaked through these AI chips. So they're putting the hammer down on everything. And China is livid. The companies that are trying to sell to China are livid because their stocks are going down, and also they're making a living through selling these chips to China.
AI chip maker NVIDIA is one of the year's hot stocks, but it's also on the front lines of US-China tensions. Restrictions imposed by Washington last year prevented the firm from exporting cutting-edge AI semiconductors to China. But NVIDIA soon found a workaround, developing a slightly less sophisticated chip dubbed H800, which got around the US controls. Now Washington is planning to close such loopholes, with an update expected this week. It will block shipments of some AI chips that fall just under current parameters and require reports on the export of others.
And they're saying that, you know what, you're making just our overall value go down. China's like, you all are making a big deal out of nothing, like why does it matter? And I'm sitting here like, it's a big deal. Do you see a lot of the technology that China is making? We thought Japan was like on the ball with it, but no, we actually have like hotels that don't even have real people serving anymore. We have taxis where there's no taxi drivers. It's like we're already in the future, and you know, a lot of us, we're paying attention to pop culture and who's sleeping with who and who is pregnant and your favorite K-pop idol, and meanwhile China's over here ruling AI and America is lagging behind. The last time I really paid attention to AI, the robots looked like little miniature things, harmless, cute, you know, didn't really have any type of intelligence. I checked back like a year, maybe in some months. Now we got the AI looking like humans. And they actually are using human movement in our faces to progress their own facial expressions. There are actually AI that are doing commercials now and that are greeting people and entertaining people in China. And they look almost real. If it wasn't for like the pasty face look, they would look almost like humans.
The products and places are real. But in China, they're increasingly being promoted by virtual humans. As digital technology develops, more and more social media influencers and entertainers are being replaced by these computer-generated characters. One research firm predicts the market could be worth $42 billion by 2030.
And people are going to like these different showings of these AI, and people are freaked out, and then people are also like amazed. There's something about them that makes you want to look at them. And it's weird to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, to have something that's a robot, to develop that quickly, and then to look so human. I'm just like, where do I need to go and hide? Because they're taking knowledge from us humans to develop their own personalities. And as I keep looking, there's more and more development. And we're seeing more and more just different things. It's not even just the human AI. We're getting all of these different machines where soon humans are not going to be needed even for jobs, or regular jobs of restaurants, of waiting on people behind the counter, because we see robots taking people's places. So the regular folk is not going to have jobs. And we're already having problems in East Asia with there not being enough jobs. And now it's like, is there going to be enough robots to take the jobs from humans? Because it seems like that they're just allowing this to happen. And it does make me feel a little weird to know that there's like a replacement, and then that these AI are gonna have like human personalities. And then also China has already taken these chips from these companies from America, so we don't know what they're actually building, what they've already developed. And we might look up and be in some different country and see like these AI soldiers. You thinking you're fighting a human, and it's a whole robot with a gun and shooting you. And then if they develop consciousness of their own, they're gonna start overthrowing us. And which with each interaction that they have with a human, they're learning and they're adapting all the things that we're doing. And people are seeing this as a wonderful thing. I'm seeing it as something that could eventually try to overthrow us. You never know. It is weird. It's not even like a conspiracy theory. Like, you literally can go and watch videos where this is happening. And then if you piss one of them off, we're gonna get Megan. And that's not something I'm looking forward to at all. It's like, how do we turn these things off? Like, what if all of it just goes haywire and malfunctions? What if China does go and build like some Megatron AI and tries to blow up Japan and America and everybody else? Like, you never know. You never know what could happen with this. Now, I do think that AI is good in moderation. I do think that it's good that we are developing technology. I just don't want something that's so advanced. We're gonna have people sleeping with them soon. There's already like AI for children. There's already AI for like companionship, and people are really diving into this, and it's going to become this huge thing where humans are going to get emotionally attached, and it's going to end up with the result once again of Megan. And like that movie was predictive programming, basically, because it's slowly leaning toward that. And I don't want to be in the way when this stuff malfunctions, or it comes back on us, or it somehow gets a will of its own and tries to overthrow all of us. I will be in a hole underground somewhere while everybody is screaming and wondering why their heads being ripped off by a random human-looking robot. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. How do you feel about all of this? How do you feel about this rapid advancement in AI? How do you feel about the regulations that the American President Biden has put in place? Put below. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also my blog, Niche and Pop Culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real, and I will always be back. Thank you guys for watching this video. Love you guys. Want to hear your thoughts and your opinions. Be aware of what's going on in the world. Keep in the know. Make sure that while you're enjoying all the pop culture and all of the trivial things, that you're also reading up on what is going on in the world.